Hey, Woodruff Wildcats, hello, how are you today? So, my name is Staff Sergeant Les Patterson, and is anybody out there my kid? No, but guess what? Those boys up there, they are my kids, and guess where they went to school? They went to Woodruff, like a long time ago. Maybe like even before your mom and dads were born. You think that's a long time ago, huh? So those boys, they were just like you guys. They were young kids and they were excited. They were Woodruff Wildcats. And they came here and they had a lot of fun going to school. Do you have a lot of fun going to school? Yeah. All right, for the two of you that said no, see me after class. And they had a lot of fun coming to things like this. So can I tell you about my three boys? Okay, the one that's on this side, the tall kid there, that's Cody. And he went here through kindergarten through 4th grade. And you know what? When he was in 1st grade, you want to know who his teacher was? Mrs. Sawyer. Do you guys know Mrs. Sawyer? She's a pretty cool teacher, isn't she? Yes, she is, yes. The second boy there, that's Clint, and he went here through 3rd grade. And I don't remember who his teachers were, and if they're still here or not. And our last boy there, that's Brandon, and he was here for kindergarten and 1st grade. Any 1st graders here? You all are 1st graders. You're so big. I thought you guys were like 7th graders. No, you're not 7th graders? So those three boys, they came to school here at Woodruff. Well, do you want to know what those three boys grew up to do? Take a look at that picture. They grew up, and each one of them joined one of the branches of the military. Cody, our oldest boy, who was Mrs. Sawyer's student, he joined the Army. And he is still in the Army today. Our second son, Clint, he joined the United States Marine Corps. And our third son, Brandon, joined the United States Air Force. And do you see that other guy in the picture? Do you know who that other guy is? Is that me? Are you sure? That is me. Yeah, I'm their dad, and I spent 24 years in the United States Army with the Utah National Guard. And I want to tell you a couple of things that those boys learned when they were at Woodruff Elementary that helped them when they grew up and become in the Army. But first, I want to do something really cool with you. All right, teachers. Okay, is it all right if I ask your kids to stand up? Is that all right? Okay, so one of the things that you learn to do in the military is you learn to follow orders. So I'm going to teach you how to stand up like we stand up in the military. Can I teach you how to do that? Okay, so you have to listen to me really, really carefully, okay? So I'm going to say Wildcats, and then I'm going to say stand up. So when I say Wildcats, you're going to get ready. You're not going to stand up. You're going to get ready. You're going to be like sitting at attention. And then when I say stand up, you're not going to jump up. You're just going to stand up. So we're going to do that part. And that's one of the 3 things that we're going to learn, okay? All right, are we ready? Okay, so when we do this now, we don't make any sound. Veterans know what happened when we made sounds, when we weren't supposed to make sounds, right? Okay, all right, so remember, no sounds. Okay, Wildcats, stand up. Very good. Okay, the number 2 thing I'm going to teach you is how to stand at attention. In the military, it's important that we stand at attention. So what we do is we face straight ahead. So can you face straight towards the room, or straight towards the front of the room? Except for the 5th graders, you're going to face this way, right? And you're going to put both hands to the side. Okay, and your feet are going to be close together, but your toes are going to be just a little bit apart. So they kind of look like your toes are making a V. And see your fingers? You're going to curl your fingers. That's what it means to stand at attention. Okay, so I'm going to have you relax a little bit. Okay? In the military, we call that at ease. So, at ease, and then I'm going to say, Wildcats, attention. When I do that, you're going to come, you're going to stand straight and tall, your fingers curled down to your side, okay? Okay, Wildcats, attention. So good. So good. When we're standing at attention, we're ready to do the very next thing. We're going to learn how to salute. Okay, now, remember, when you're at attention, you're not supposed to speak unless you're asked to speak. And you're not supposed to salute until you're asked to salute. But we're practicing, right? Is it good to practice? Yeah. See, I just asked you to speak by asking you a question. Okay, so Wildcats, back to attention. Okay, what you're going to do, I'm going to demonstrate, and then you're going to do it after me, okay? All right, so do not hit your buddy next to you when you do this, okay? You're going to take your right arm, and you're going to go straight out to the right. Okay, so yeah, see? Your right arm, it's the one on this side. See that? And not 5th graders, this side, okay? Okay, so you're going to take your right arm, when it's straight out, and then you're going to bend it at the elbow, and you're coming to your eyebrows. See that? Your fingertips are coming to your eyebrows. Okay. All right, at ease. Bring your hands down. Relax. Okay, we're going to do those last 2 things together. I'm going to call you to attention, and then I'm going to tell you to salute by using the term present arms. Okay? All right. Wildcats, attention. Present arms. Right hand up to the eyebrow. And then I'm going to say order arms, which means you put your hands down. Order arms. At ease. Okay, last one. Take a seat. Veterans and teachers and parents, would you give these wonderful Wildcats a big hand? And then Wildcats, would you also give yourselves a big hand? When we learn how to do something, does that help us feel confident? It does, doesn't it? Hey, you've learned how to do something today. You know what helps you to feel even more confident? When you teach someone else how to do something. So when y'all go home today, Do you think you could teach a brother or a sister, or maybe mom or dad, maybe a grandma or grandpa, or maybe that cool next door neighbor? Do you think you could teach them how to stand at attention and how to salute? There you go. All right. Well, when those boys got in the military, they had to learn things like how to stand up, how to stand at attention, and how to salute. And they also had to learn some other things. And those other things are things that they learned while they were here at Woodruff, and when they went to middle school and then to high school. They continued to learn it through their life. And it's what we call our values and our principles. In the military, we call it the Warrior Creed. Well, I've taken some of the military's Warrior Creed and I've adapted it for the Woodruff Wildcats. Is it all right if I give you something cool to think about? Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to read these and then I'm going to ask you to repeat it after me. Okay? I will live the Warrior Creed. So good. I will be a leader of myself and others. I will be responsible and respectful. I will stand up for truth and freedom. I will honor family, school, and country. I will live the Warrior Creed. So those three boys, they lived the Warrior Creed. And it's because of things that they started to learn when they were right here, sitting on this floor, and in the classrooms just like you. Because they learned from their teachers, they listened to them. And you know who else they listened to? They listened to mom and dad. Is it all right to listen to moms and dads? Is it all right to listen to mom and dads, even if we're a little grouchy, even if we're a little tired, even if they may not understand us? Can we listen and then help them understand us? When you do little things like learn how to stand at attention, when you learn how to sit at your desk and listen, when you learn how to ask really good questions, I promise you, Woodruff Wildcats, I promise you that you're going to grow up and you're going to change the world. And you know what else you're going to do? You're going to change the world today. Do you believe you can change the world today? I promise you, you're going to change the world today. And you're going to do it because you're going to lead yourself. You're going to be responsible and respectful. You're going to stand up for the right, for the truth. You're going to honor your family, your school, and your country. And y'all have done that today. You are honoring your country. You're honoring your school. Fifth graders, you sang with confidence. You sang with pride. You've prepared really hard, haven't you? It's taken a lot of work, hasn't it? Yeah. Well, fifth graders, you're leaders in this school. All these incredible Wildcats, guess who they look up to? Fifth graders. it's a great thing. You've got great teachers and great aides and great, incredible, we can't forget principals, because they're pretty darn cool. Do you know who the coolest, all right, sorry teachers and aides, but do you know who the coolest people in school are? Yeah, y'all are really cool. Y'all are really cool. Teachers, aides, you're really cool. The custodians. Are there any custodians here? Well, if you're a custodian, would you stand up? She's busy. All right. Teachers, find that custodian and tell them that this old man right here, say, they're the coolest. The custodians see you in ways that maybe your teachers don't. Because sometimes custodians are invisible. So if you want to change the world today, see somebody who is invisible. Maybe like a custodian. So, Woodruff Wildcats, I am so proud of you. I honor you for taking time to remember our veterans. Fifth graders, I honor you for taking time to prepare. And veterans, I honor you. We understand what the journey is. And we understand why living the warrior creed still matters today. Especially that one line that says, I will never leave. We know what it means to never leave a fellow veteran today. We understand what 22 means. We'll never leave. So hopefully, these kids here don't have to know about 22. Woodruff Wildcats, I love you, I honor you, and I salute you. Thank you for letting me come.